ancient Egypt dark feminine energy. Morticia Adams kind of scent. I have to wear this because this is beautiful. I like this little bean on the top. This little bean. Hey, welcome to my Feral Beauty channel. I'm Kirsty, and if you're new here, I just talk about girly stuff. So if that is your thing, subscribe. Today, I have one more fragrance video for you guys before I do some other content, but I just could not wait to do this one because fall is upon us and it is time for the fall fragrances. So I have 8 fragrances, including one fragrance combo, like layering with some Bath & Body Works, that I believe are the best fall fragrances of 2025. So without further ado, let's hop into that. And we're going to start with 2 really obvious choices and then get into some that I haven't talked about and I haven't heard a lot of other people talk about either. And I will leave all the links to these in the description if you just can't wait and need to buy it right away. Using those links down below, they're affiliate links, they help support the channel at no extra cost, so go check them out. My first obvious fall fragrance has got to be Lattafa Khamrah. I get that everybody already knows about this fragrance. They talk about this fragrance like crazy, but for me, this will always be in my collection for how beast mode it is, how apple pie, cozy, warm, boozy that it is. I'll put the notes up here so you guys can see it. It was created to kind of be reminiscent of Angel Share by Killian, but it doesn't smell like that. It does have a beautiful booziness to it. Has a dessert quality to it. It has a very kind of luxe high-end kind of smell to it, but not for that luxe high-end price. This, I believe now, costs between $20 and $30 on Amazon. You can find it again at TJ Maxx's sometimes. It's amazing the amount of Middle Eastern fragrances that have began to show themselves in places like Marshall's and TJ Maxx. So not hard to find. This is one of my biggest compliment getters, and I will definitely, even though everybody has it, even though everybody wears it, I will still be wearing it this fall. There's also a more masculine version of this, or slightly more masculine version, but women still wear it because it's amazing, and it's called Lattafa Khamrah. The main difference between the two is that the other one has more of a coffee note to it, so if you like coffee, maybe go for that. Or if you got a man you want to buy a really nice fragrance for, Lattafa Khamrah. Girl. Next, this is one that I don't think has appeared on my channel yet, but it's another favorite among collectors. This is Juicy Couture Gold Couture, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Couture. I'm from the South, y'all. I'm a little illiterate. Not only does this have a gorgeous bottle with this, you guys know I'm a member of the Black Shirt Club. I just love the color black and gold on anything. And this like sensual little bow it has up here, plus this smell. It's like this ritzy, juicy caramel gold is the perfect way to describe it. This would be like if you are going on a date to a fancy restaurant in the fall, this is what you want to wear. This is a huge compliment getter. Men love this one. It is just a go-to. You can't fail in getting this, really. It is just a beautiful, delectable. It doesn't last as long as I wish it does, but it's definitely one I will still be wearing this fall. I usually will wear it to places like if I'm going, again, out to dinner or to a coffee date or something like that, because it doesn't have like a beast mode like Lattafa Khamrah does, but it still has that smell and that scent trail that is just going to make people fall in love with you. In the fall. They're going to fall in love with you. Now let's move on to some less talked about fragrances that I think you guys are really, really going to like. This is Nile Whispers from Paris Corner's Ministry of Oud. And not only is this bottle and all the bottles in the line of this something to fall in love with. It's so creative. It's so beautiful, so high-end looking, but you can get this for $35. The other fragrances in this line, it's one of those lines that it's like all of them are good. All of them are good, but this one, it's got saffron, it's got cinnamon. It is so, it's not exactly a gourmand because it's like really dry. This is probably the driest perfume that I have. I'm normally more of a person who's attracted to like the juicy, luxurious, smooth fragrances. All of the fragrances in this line are phenomenal, but this one alone has the complexity of like a $200 fragrance. Like every time I smell this, it's like I smell a different layer to it. And I'm not a girl who's good about picking out the layers of different things. But this, when I wear this, it makes me think that I have the best nose in the world. Like the name fits the bottle. This is like ancient Egypt, something Cleopatra would wear. It's night on the Nile, or maybe the sun is rising and you can just smell. You smell the sand, you smell the pyramid, you smell the exotic spices. This floating on like bright, fresh, crisp autumn air is just going to be amazing. This is also very unisex. It kind of leans feminine a little bit, but a guy could wear this. When I wear this, I don't feel like I'm putting on something manly at all. This is just like a powerful perfume. This is Cleopatra's perfume, okay? Lasts a pretty good while too. Also performs beautifully on skin. Okay, this one, you guys, I mentioned this one in another video about fragrances for the gym, just because this is a fragrance that can kind of go anywhere. I also just noticed I'm saying fragrance is kind of weird. Fragrance. This is a fragrance. This is a fragrance from Antonio Banderas. This is Her Secret Temptation by Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas is just like turning out the bangers lately, and this is no different. This, for me, the reason why this is such a great fall fragrance, not only is it warm and kind of, there's a juiciness to it because this has not just sugar, but sugar cane. The sugar cane note in this kind of gives it this fruity, sugary juiciness, even though there's not really any other fruit notes in this. This is going to be so amazing on crisp autumn night air. I am super excited to wear this one. Specifically for me, I love the darkness of this bottle. I love that it reminds me of something from Dior, like Poison from Dior. That is like, the best way to describe this is like dark feminine energy. That's what I would call it. Yeah, a girl who's wearing this, the hair is done, the makeup is done, she's got some long dark claws on, and she is ready to go out for the night. Like, that is this fragrance, and super excited to wear this for fall. This is another one that is so affordable. You can get it for around $20, and it looks so cute sitting on a shelf. All right, this is another one that I haven't heard anybody talk about this one, and I believe this is so good that it might be a dupe for something. Like a dupe for something really high end, but I just can't place what it is. So if anybody out there has had this fragrance and you can help me with this, this is from Bellavita Luxury, and it's Magnetic for Her. This has almost like the DNA of something that you would find coming from Juicy Couture. This has a femininity to it that, again, like the bottle says, that it's magnetic. What do we do? What are we doing? Hang on, let's put it on skin. While I'm waiting for this to dry, this is another one that was about $20. Guys, you can't go wrong with a good $20 fragrance. To me, when I smell it, it's florally, it's sweet, it's caramely. This is not like a thick and heavy, warm autumn fragrance, but this is something that, like, if you need something to spray on really quick because you're going to go shop into the mall that day, you need something that's going to carry well and match nicely with like the temperature of it being cool and crisp outside. This is going to be very good for that. This also has a cleanliness to it. This has got benzoin, cedarwood. I'm not smelling each one of those. Each time I smell this, I'm just trying to recall the notes. I'm not that good at smelling stuff. It is so good. That sandalwood and that vanilla, for me, that is like a killer combo when it comes to the fall, because it just goes so well. And this, it being just this like sensual blend of stuff, it's not too heavy, it's not too dark, it's not too dry or too wet. It's just like right in between. This is a good perfume to go to for just like anything. You don't need to think about who you're going to be around. You just want to throw on something that's going to be a crowd pleaser. It is not going to like be up in people's grills, like forcing them to smell you. This is a really good option. I like this little bean on the top. Little bean. If you are a fan of chocolate scents, for example, if you really like Choco Musk, you are going to hate it after smelling this, because the way that Tiramisu Coco by Zimaya does chocolate is extraordinary. I am not a huge fan of chocolate scents. I do own Choco Musk. That smells like if you were to open a bag of Swiss Miss chocolate and just like dump it all over your body. That's what Choco Musk smells like. This is perfect. There's not a lot of chocolate scents that I really like. We've got to go to Fragrantica. we got to go to freaking Fragrantica because you need to know. You need to know. Okay, this is why it's so complex. Listen to these notes, and when I give you these notes, I need you to know that you can, like, remember how I said I am not a good nose when it comes to smelling the layers of things, but for this, it is so beautiful, so knit together elegantly that you can kind of almost sense every single one of these when you smell this. If you like sit and you meditate on it, you get the whole package. The top notes are amaretto and coffee. The middle notes is ice cream, vanilla, and biscuit. I'm going to tell you about the biscuit later. The base notes are vanilla, brown sugar, and amber, and it is just as luxurious as those notes sound and just so good for fall and winter as it sounds. The ice cream, the chocolatiness, the coffeeness, and the ice cream, it smells like some kind of delectable treat. Oh. And when this has the note biscuit in it, it's more like a coffee biscuit. I'll put the notes up here so you guys can see the picture of it. It's more of the kind of biscuit or little cookie of some kind that you would have with your dessert, or that you would find in tiramisu or sticking out of your ice cream at a really fancy ice cream parlor place. I also own Tiramisu Caramel by the same company. It is in the same kind of bottle, but it's pink and pillowy looking. And in both of these, more so in caramel than this one, you can smell the wafery, like bready, sweet, biscuity cookiness of that biscuit note. But because the chocolate and the coffee and the amaretto makes this a little bit darker and boozier, kind of, this for me, fall go-to. I don't know where I'm going to wear this because I don't often wear chocolate fragrances, and I don't like smelling like straight up cake or anything like that. And this is so gourmandy, but I have to wear this because this is beautiful. This one has a magnetic cap. Oh, love it. Before I show you the last fall fragrance, which is my most recent find that I am just reeling about, I want to show you guys a layering combo that I so looking forward to wearing this fall, specifically around the Halloween season. This is Avant Silk, and it is supposed to be a dupe of Creed's Queen of Silk. This is smooth, it's velvety, it's silky, but it's a little too dark for what I like to wear. When I pair this with Evil Queen from the Disney Villains collection at Bath & Body Works, these two together create some kind of like Morticia Addams kind of scent that I am just addicted to. Like, it is so somehow like childhood nostalgic to me, yet beautiful and feminine and dark and mysterious, that I love this combination. There are plenty of people who love this just for the fact that it smells a lot like Queen of Silk. But for me, when you add the fresh, crisp apple of Evil Queen with the freshness and the warmth and the like the saffron that's in this, it just creates a magnetic combo. I would wear this a day in, I would wear this a day out, I would wear this a day. This is the Diamond Shimmer Mist, but it also will work the same if you get the regular body mist. And I believe this is still at Bath & Body Works if any of y'all are interested in that. It's so good. It's so good by itself, too. But layering combo, so good. So if you like layering, go check out the video before this one where we did a lot of like really great layers. But then maybe check this out, too. So good for fall. This is Halloween-y vibes. Halloween-y. This perfume is the most recent addition to my collection. Online, it's going to run about $45, but at a TJ Maxx, I found it on sale for $20. It was missing its box. And I said, I will give you a home. Sahr Al Kalimat by Sahari. Y'all feel free to correct my pronunciation of this down below. Would love to know how to actually say this. But this is not only a beautiful bottle, the notes in this are so good. The top notes are jasmine sambac, tangerine, bergamot, pear. Middle notes are orange blossom, cherry blossom, neroli essence, and neroli. Lots of neroli in there. And then the base is white musk, vanilla, benzoin, and amber. If you guys can't tell already, I'm a huge fan of things that have benzoin in it and vanilla. This hasn't been on a lot of people's channels. I don't know if that's because it's relatively new, but this is supposed to be a dupe for Paradox Prada, which I own a little dabber version of that. Yes, it's a yes. This, as I have heard on the internet, a dupe of Prada Paradox, but with a little bit of this fruity, grapey tang to it. I think what it is the tangerine mixed with the pear in this creates a kind of grapey note. that adds a grape note to the DNA of Paradox product. But yeah, if you're a fan of Paradox and you want a really good dupe of that, this is great. Like I said, I found it for $20. Online, you can get it for about $45. This has a hint of like some kind of like a little bit of warm, just a little bit of like warm grape juiciness to it, but it's still perfumey. It still smells like a fragrance. It doesn't smell like some kind of straight up gourmand. You're not going to smell like grape juice. It has the classic Arab dupeness of it's not blended so much. It's not created in a way that's supposed to mingle well with your natural scent like something like Paradox is. It's a little more punchy with its fragrances. But if you don't mind that, if you don't plan on wearing this on skin and you're just like, I just want to smell good, this is really, really good for that. And again, another one I will be wearing this fall. I already have worn, actually. I might be wearing it right now. If I'm not, let's remedy that. So many fragrances. Happy fall.